maybe the aliens would only accept Sam as like as a valid being.
You weren't making any sense. And to be quite honest, I'm fucking terrified right now.
And she had to be asleep for months. That wouldn't make sense.
And anyway, without you, I'm not going anywhere, so I'll come back.
I mean, maybe they're advanced enough that they just...
Okay,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
Like folding
Sam,
space-time
voice
shit.
authenticate. Dr. Emma Fisher, 140412.
Alright, let me just pause on that. Yeah, because if they had a course set to Saturn, unless this thing has jumpy technology that they haven't talked about yet, it's really hard to get out of Earth's orbit unless you're like designed to do that. A space station is designed to just stay there and kind of course correct. It doesn't have the fuel to get out of Earth's orbit, and if it did, like, getting to Saturn's really hard just in general. You can't just go, time to go to Saturn. Like, you have to, like, calculate it, 'cause Saturn's moving, Earth is moving, everything's moving. So the only thing that would make sense if the aliens or something did, like, a jump.
Yeah.
And that would make sense as to why she was the only one alive, and B, the whole station was kind of falling apart, because I would think that if you did like a space jump to something that wasn't designed to be jumped, it would kind of jiggle up.
And that also, like, if you're capable of like folding space-time like that, you could theoretically just make those other people disappear.
Yeah, like they probably only wanted her for whatever reason. Thank you for the cheers, Friendly Morgan. Wow, that's a lot of bits.
Bring her. I've been watching your channel for years, and it's been such a great and inclusive space. Thank you for making the world less trash.
We try our best to make the world less trash. And thank you for the bits.
It's still trash, though, but we do our best.
Whoever suggested this on our the last space game we played, great suggestion. Really glad that you said it. Thank you so much. This is really fun. Analyze waveform.
Okay. So, Sam, here's the deal. I'm stuck in the EAS arm for now. I think it's related to power, but a lot of the hatches are fully locked down, so I'm gonna try something different here.
It's the space cube, or space sphere. What was that from Portal 2?
Okay. That's audio, at least. Almost there. Just a sec. Shit, that's not it.
There we go.
Oh!
What?
I just had an idea!
What's the idea?
What if she wasn't even supposed to be here? They wanted Sam.
That's true, but they're saying bring her now.
Sphere for you to use.
So it seems pretty like...
You should be able to take control of this and fly around the station.
I do like your idea, though.
It'll let you reach parts of the station your cameras can't see, and it'll let you wirelessly connect to non-station devices, like laptops. There.
Because I'm just picturing the rest of the crews just floating in space.
Okay.
At the point where they jumped from.
Yeah, they're just like...
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? There's a few clues here, though. When she woke up, she had her space helmet on, as if like she was gonna go outside, and then she didn't remember what happened, and everyone else disappeared. Could it be possible that she was in the middle of trying to stop Sam from doing whatever Sam was trying to do? Also, I like your idea. I just feel like they're not gonna do it, because in most sci-fi movies they're like, humans, we're important. But I like the idea of them not even caring, because they're like, wow, Sam's here, because we're AI aliens, and therefore we would only really care about other AI aliens.
Yeah, so I feel like, like they want her, but I guess what I'm saying is like Sam was like the priority, maybe, or I don't know.
I like that idea a lot, It's just the fact that they're saying bring her makes me think that.
Bring her if you have to, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's like a party. Like, yeah, I guess you can bring your favorite human.
I thought of it as like, yeah, like they wanted Sam, but now she's here. Oh, now look at all the fun things that we can do now that we have a human. Because they left all the other ones behind.
Or maybe they're gonna be like, Sam, you gotta kill her. She's gross. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I would think, usually.
I guess we can get human delivery for dinner.
No, I really, really like your idea, and I hope that's what it is. It's just that I feel like they're trying to make it seem like we're trying to deliver her to whatever it is that is needed.
I guess my thinking is I kind of love the idea that like she's gonna be trying to figure out like what happened this whole time, when in reality it's like because I feel like we've played games like that where it's like something happens to the space station and one person accidentally survives and they weren't meant to.
Now turn around 180 degrees to face me and fly back.
But I think you're right that the whole like games,
Something isn't right. Hang on.
the typical thing is to be like, oh, but the human is special. Bring her as your +1. Or maybe they want her because Sam can't
Try again?
get there himself. That's an idea. Oh, sweet.
Hi, Mom.
Good. Good. There are more controls for translation and rotation, but I'll let you figure them out. You should still be able to identify objects and relay information to me like any other camera. Try it now.
What if Sam wanted to take her on a date but didn't know how to ask her and thought, well, maybe if we got stranded next to Saturn, then maybe we would like fall in love.
I like, or one of those things where it's like, maybe if we're stuck together.
Yeah, maybe if we got stranded together, like that episode of Futurama, we'll fall in love.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Have you ever been so anxious about asking a girl out that you just transported the both of you to Saturn
What
and
if we
killed
got
all her friends?
What if we got stranded next to Saturn? Unless...
What if we kissed, stranded on the rings of Saturn?
Mm-hmm.
No, but Sam does have that sexy AI voice I like, where it's like, I don't actually care about you. And I'm like, I love it.
God, those spacesuits really fucking creep me out. I really do not like that they are just hulking
The
there
Sphere
in the corner.
CO2 refill station is online.
Okay, great. That works. Now, you can release yourself from the sphere and return to your main OS just like before. Try it now.
Sphere tracking is online, so its location will be displayed on your station map. To reconnect to your sphere, you can either quick connect directly from your map, or you can use a nearby module camera to access it. Reconnect to your sphere now.
Right. Let's test out your sphere connection systems. Connect to the laptop above the workbench. Once you're connected, attempt to download whatever data is left.
The laptop, okay.
That, yeah.
It's a little tricky.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Development control of microgravity guidance spheres on observation is overseen by Dr. Emma Fisher. Operator interface for guidance spheres can be found through a graphical user interface (GUI) that can be located at crew member workstations. It is a planned upgrade to the existing SAM system during the observation mission. Guidance spheres are propelled by short, harmless emissions of CO2 and allow the user to inspect and repair both internal and external ship apparatus. Microgravity guidance spheres are still at the experimental stage. It seems as if Dr. Emma Fisher is the one in charge of, like, technology and stuff like that maybe Sam would feel, I don't know how deep Sam's feelings are as an AI, closest to her. It might prioritize saving her over other humans, but I don't know what the depths of Sam's feelings and processing is for this.
Great. Can't believe that all actually worked. Right. So, the rest of the station is dark, and the Horizon Arm is running on emergency power.
Mom!
The solar panels give us next to nothing this far from the sun. However, we do have an experimental fusion reactor on board, the EFR. If that can generate enough power, we can maybe get the universal hatches open. See what you can do. I'll try to find a way to contact the rest of the crew.
They're floating in space with their air slowly running out. That's where the crew is.
If they were lucky enough to have their helmet on.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's actually more unlucky because then they have to like face the reality of their death instead of just instantly exploding.
Oh. Do you like if you're jettisoned into space, do you freeze or do you explode?
Actually, you freeze explode. You kind of know how like if you put a glass bottle in the freezer and forget about it, and then it explodes, but it's still frozen. That's what happens.
Huh.
It's simultaneously freezing you, and the vacuum of space is making your internal organs and all the liquid in your body boil to like whatever. So you're both freezing and exploding at the same time.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty much the most metal death you could have, while also being the quickest.
It's kind of interesting because I feel like in all like the space shows they always just show like, you know, like the frozen floating corpse, but maybe that's because they don't want to be as graphic as showing like people literally exploding.
Well, it's kind of like people don't really know that as a fact.
That's
know?
just like
So sometimes even if you show something realistic, people are like, what? It's kind of like when people die in movies, they don't show them shitting themselves immediately after. It's like, Satine, no! Like kind of, you know, like free explosion. Is it a quick death? I'm pretty sure it is. It's within like a matter of seconds.
ugh.
Oh, Avenue 5 is one that did that. Their eyeballs burst out of their heads.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a comedy allegedly. Danny Ryan,
Sounds
I like
like a
that.
comedy to me.
They're in love. I've
Dun,
decided.
dun, 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 dun.
Access East 1. Jeez. Okay, that's... Where am I? I'm in East 9. Can I just click this?
Please repeat your previous instruction.
Get to the EFR. I think it's in EAS 1, but it might be locked down.
Oh, I think she wants me to come there as the ball. Okay. Bye, Mommy! Ugh, okay.
Apparently instant freezing doesn't happen because heat can only escape as thermal radiation, which is pretty slow. No air means no convection, just the boiling.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because the boiling isn't happening because of it's like hot. It's because of they're just like all the gases in the blood and in your body are just coming out of the liquid. Does that make sense?
I want to see if I can find it. Like,
yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this.
yeah, well, not because I don't believe you. This is more just because like I really, really want to know.
I'm sure and then we got to find a
Sam,
movie.
Is that you? I think the backup batteries are struggling to cope. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay. I've switched off a few other systems. Seems to have helped. I don't know how much longer this will last. We need the EFR online.
You will pass out after 15 seconds, and after 90 seconds of exposure, you'll die from asphyxiation.
One for May, Sam.
Yeah, but your body like
I'm having to
explodes.
put experiments on hold over here for yet another round of EFR reactor tests. So you're cleared to use the connection spheres after all. They're configurable for external use. I've left firmware QRs in the airlock so you can scan and flash the sphere before you head outside. Enjoy. Message ends.
So, without a spacesuit, you would asphyxiate from the lack of breathable air. A reduction of pressure causes the boiling point of bodily fluids to decrease below the body's normal temperature. Since it takes a bit of time for these things to kill you, it's possible to make it through a very quick stint in outer space.
What does quick mean?
15 seconds.
Ah.
Because that's when you would pass out from lack of oxygen. That's how long it would take the body to use up the oxygen left in the blood. But you can't, because you can't hold your breath in a vacuum.
Oh yeah, because it just
Yeah.
out of your mouth.
In fact, attempting to hold your breath is a sure way to a quick death. Because you have to like expel everything from your lungs.
Okay,
Yeah, and
you
it'll
should now be
explode
able
your
to refer
chest.
to that schematic
Dude!
to unlock the hatch via your system links.
You know what would be a really cool, like, a space horror movie moment? Is when the guy goes, like, okay, if we just go from here to here, we'll be fine. But whatever you do, do not hold your breath. And then one person holds their breath, so the other people survive, but the one person who holds their breath explodes.
So it would force fatal air bubbles into your blood vessels and ultimately in your heart and brain, and that's what would kill you.
Cool.
If you fell unconscious from lack of oxygen, which is after 15 seconds, you'd last a few minutes more before dying from asphyxiation or the effects of the pressure reduction. Blah, blah, blah.
Hatch open. Wait, I'm trying to figure this out
Oh,
for a second.
sorry. I'm like,
I'm like, wait,
no,
what?
we need to hear about this.
No, this is important. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck they're even trying to tell me. Like, what? Okay. L1 hatch open. Close. What? Has hatches kind of all... Maybe I'll just figure out if I just try.
Huh.
Use schematics in cam... Okay.
Whoa.
What?
One NASA test subject who survived a 1965 accident in which he was exposed to near vacuum conditions felt the saliva on his tongue begin to boil before he lost consciousness after 14 seconds. That's fucking sick! That's crazy. Heat leaves the body very slowly in the vacuum. Huh.
Oh, wait. Okay. Hatch open. So we start. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. 2 right. 2, okay.
Oh, you're supposed to draw the connections according to that map.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. No.
So,
Yeah, I know what to do now. I'm just trying to figure it out. What? There's more. Okay, so there's more of these on here than there is. I'm trying to do L1 because that opens the hatch.
uh-huh.
But there's. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I see. 3 is okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, go back to telling me about how people explode. Does the poop shoot out of their butt? No one ever talks about that.
No, well, it seems to me that if it's a bodily fluid, the poop would boil.
Yeah, but poop is kind of semi-solid, and also if you
But
have a fart.
it has liquid in it. It's not like a.
Yeah, I get that. However,
And it
if
has
you
gas,
have
and it has gases in it.
yeah, well, I'm asking because if you hold your breath, it makes you kind of like explode. But if you don't, it's like sucks it all out of your mouth. And then if you have a fart in your butt, does it get sucked out of your butt? That's the question we should have asked that man.
What would you like me to do?
You need to get the EFR, the fusion reactor, online.
Getting used to these controls, so that's pretty neat. Looks like they just threw it in here.
I have no idea how that thing works. It was something Josh was working on. You're pretty much on your own, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Do what you can, just get it online.
Let me just do nuclear fission really fast. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
I have. Oh, so it shows you if it's safe. I don't know. What does this mean? Oh, so they each. It looks like they each have like a different.
Yeah, I thought I was trying to hold it in. Oh, okay. Alright, this makes better sense. Kind of makes it... Okay. Nope, I didn't get it. It's gonna time out, but hold on. But now I know what to do. We can inject the plasma again. I think we want to get, inside this, like...
Oh, I thought you wanted to show the little safe thing.
That's what it makes it safe. You see?
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I
Am
thought
wrong?
it literally says safe in that little 3- spot when you move it. So I thought
Where? Where does it say that?
it'll say it right here when you get it to the right spot. Did you see it?
Okay.
So I thought that you had to get each of those to say safe and find the lever.
Oh, we want it to be a perfect circle. I understand now. I thought it had to be in the circle. Good catch. Good catch. We don't have enough time, but that's fine. Now we know what the goal is. Good catch.
Good job. Thanks, Sam. The power's coming back on now.
Don't worry, let's just play with this experimental.
I'm running low on oxygen, so let's get a move on.
I'm sure she's like, well, we die or we die, so whatever.
Yeah, seriously.
Sam? Sam, is that you making that noise? Sam, respond! Cut off the noise!
Bring her!
Sam, it's happening again! What are you doing? Sam, make it stop! I can see it, Sam.
Ah!
Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's... I can't explain it. feel it.
Fucking awesome.
This is cool.
Proceed.
Sure, let's do it. This is like the perfect blend of cosmic horror and space stuff.
Yeah.
What? What?
Maybe we're supposed to send him. Oh, replay the message and then.
Alright, circle. That.
Circle F.
Circle.
Sperm.
Circle. Yeah, thank you. That's actually really helpful. So it was S?
I think so.
S for sperm, which was W.
Circle F.
Maybe it is pregnancy. Circle. Pyramid. Boobs. From the sides. Oh, big circle. Okay, so circle. 2, 1, D. Aliens play Simon Says.
Yeah.
Circle, triangle. Okay, wait, no, this is ping pong. Pyramid. Circle pong pyramid.
Yep.
Is this gonna be like an arrival? It does feel like arrival.
We should go.
Wah! Wah! What was that?
Moving, where are we going? You know, this reminds me of Contact. Remember? Because the aliens were trying to get them to come, and when they came, it was like really weird.
I don't know why or how you are doing this. If you are doing this, but I need you to help me, Sam. I need to know what is going on. I need the crew.
Well, they're kind of floating around
Yeah,
in space.
they're
The power is back, but the hatch to Universal is still offline. I need you to find out what the problem is. Sam, give me a systems diagnostic.
in my opinion, a little hilarious that she's kind of hanging on to this hope that the rest of the crew is alive.
Where would they be?
Where would they be? And also, like, you can't reach any of them. Even if they were alive, what, they've been passed out this entire time?
Can you imagine what's going on in Houston? Where did it go? It's at Saturn. How? I don't know.
Also, like, even if they were still alive, they would have been incapacitated this whole time, which would seem to suggest that they're, at the very least, not doing okay. You know what I mean?
Can you tell me where the crew is? No. I don't know. I don't know where they are.
Module EAS-1 is pressurized.
The problem must be somewhere else then.
And Chad's like, psh, the crew is fine. Don't worry about it.
Power in Module UN-1 is online.
At least the EFR seems to be doing the trick.
Module UN-1 hull contact points to EAS-3 are unresponsive.
This sounds bad. Okay, so the power is fine, but the hull connection points are misaligned. That we can fix. I can't get them open from here, but you should be able to reclamp the contact points from outside. Looks like you're going on your first spacewalk, Sam. Before you go outside, though, we need to update your sphere firmware to allow for exterior use. To upgrade, you'll have to scan the barcodes in EAS-11. Once you're fully updated, we'll get you outside. I'm granting you EVA permission now. The internal airlock hatch is now open.
This makes me think that I want to be in a sphere. Hold on.
Yep. And we're going to EAS 11. Fucking.
This makes me think that like this is one of those first contact kind of stories. It does remind me of Contact in a very vague way, but they keep moving the ship or space station in a way, and then they have to fix everything that's wrong with the space station before they do another jump. And it makes me think like it might be like one of those ancient monoliths or something where it's like aliens left it behind, and then they're like, okay, when they make technology at this level, when they make an AI,
We'll call out to them.
yeah, you call out to the AI and bring whatever's inside the AI to us. So that's like first contact or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the monolith or something will contact the rest of them. But you know what's always so
And then the monolith wipes out the civilization to prevent them from creating advanced AI.
wow, cool, Mass Effect. And you're like, wait, what? No, but there is a theory as to why we've never met aliens. Because
An ancient species keeps destroying all the civilizations.
no, literally, that's one of the reasons. Because people are like, there has to be this level of evolution that people simply cannot get past, but we don't know what it is. Because statistically, since the universe is endless, there should be lots of other civilizations that are advanced enough to travel. But why is there not anyone advanced enough to like at least send a signal or anything? And they think it's either the bar is life itself must be extremely rare, or becoming intelligent might be extremely rare, or just having a civilization like inherently they destroy themselves.
That's what I would assume, yeah.
Or there is one civilization destroying all the other ones, so the ones that are surviving don't say anything because they don't want to be found. And like when you send out all these signals, whatever it is comes and destroys you because they don't want competition. And so all the ones that are friendly don't send out any signals at all.
I mean, so space is really big.
Yeah.
And like just the amount of time that it also takes to receive signals from like very far away. I would think that might not even necessarily mean that like nobody's out there sending signals. It's just like the time to receive something might be so great.
It's thousands of years. It's just that space is also so unbelievably huge that there should be tons and tons. There should be lots of like static and signals coming from all over the place. That's what it should be. But
saying,
there isn't.
But like, how would we?
For the same reason that planets light years and light years and light years away, thousands of light years away, can see our TV that we had out. There should be some evidence. That's why everyone's like, what's going on? Scan sphere in ES 11. Okay. Where am I? I am in ES 3 and I want to go to ES 5 up to 11. Okay. No, I'm in ES 10. Wait. Oh, I need to turn around. But anyway, it's just a theory that scientists do, so...
Maybe,
what does scientists
maybe
know?
we're also just like the Florida of the universe, and so nobody wants to talk to us.
No, that's true.
Everyone's kind of like, they're all killing each other over there. Like, why bother? Like, because if they're super intelligent, then they must know that we're a bunch of idiots, right?
Or it might be like the Federation, where they're just waiting for us to stop being fucking weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the right
Yeah,
place.
it's kind of like, oh, they're not, like, mature. Their civilization isn't, like, mature enough to, or peaceful enough, or, like, whatever it is.
Which
to, like,
circles back to what we were saying, where it's like, what if they left a monolith or something on Saturn to, like, signal? They're probably like, oh, there's, like, living things here. We'll leave this over here in case they, like, make it to our base level requirements to join our secret club, and they'll probably send a signal or something.
I'm picturing like these like intergalactic like travel agencies where they have like a travel ban or like a travel advisory to like our galaxy because they're all
Travel advisory weirdos.
travel advisory. They're really dangerous and bad.
Scan sphere HVC code in East. Okay. Sphere HV. Oh yeah, they have those like QR codes everywhere.
Camel Spider also says, I would think no one is contacting us because we're too primitive and boring. They might be using something for communication that we can't even fathom yet, and that's why it's quiet. We just aren't using the right tools.
That's true.
That also makes sense because like it hasn't really been that long since we started like sending signals out into space in terms of like length of a civilization.
Yeah.
It's only been what, like 60 years or something or whatever.
Yeah, and then we figure out the cool way to talk, and it's all like, and we're like, never mind, turn it off. Just turn it off.
Yeah,
Just turn it off.
maybe we're sitting here making like a shitload of noise, and everybody else in the universe is being like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Look how
we're-
embarrassing
like,
they are.
We're the toddler in the kitchen, like banging pots and pans on the floor and like spilling noodles everywhere.
If that's true, but wouldn't you think at least some other civilizations would have
Would
been like
kill us to shut us up.
would have radio technology, like have used radio technology at any point, considering it's like one
Maybe
of the most
they
basic
have like a prime
forms.
directive type thing where they're not supposed to interfere.
Oh, and they're like blocking the radio waves from other low-level civilizations.
Well, what Camel Spirit? Yeah, maybe I don't
maybe
know.
yeah, maybe they're just like put that.
But also like, yeah, I don't know.
Or we're living in a simulation, like everyone's saying. It's
Also,
fine.
the first signal in space had Nazi stuff, so they might not just want to talk to us.
Like, ew! Alright, I can't figure out what the QR code they're talking about is.
We're the person on the Zoom meeting who doesn't turn their mic off. So we're in ES 11, so there should be a...
It says to scan the QR code.
Are you in the sphere?
I was in the sphere. I was trying to see if I could see something better in a different way.
Wait, so there's like the evac protocol right there. Is there... That's
I have to
airlock
find a
control.
QR code.
No,
Like, you know, those blocky things?
Is it on the thing? Or...
It doesn't let me interact. You know what? I'm just gonna... Thank you for subscribing, Uga Ghost. We really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you to everybody else who's subscribed so far. We love it. Okay. Does anyone know the answer?
What would you like me to do, Emma?
You need to get outside to those clamps in the sphere. You might have to flash your firmware in EAS 11 first.
Oh wait, we have to go outside. Oh my god.
No, we have to... I thought we had to upgrade before we can go outside. That's what she was saying. Scan sphere HVC codes.
No, I think we have to go outside.
We can't. We don't have the ability to go outside yet.
Yes, what should we do? Hold
Oh,
on.
we do?
Yeah, I gotta close this door.
She's... Okay.
Upgrade required. You know
Yeah.
what? You're right. But
Yeah.
where do I get the upgrade? Does anyone in the chat know the answer?
Maybe every other species are as dumb as us and wipe themselves out before they can perfect space travel. Apparently one of the potential explanations for Fermi's paradox is that space travel is easier via brain uploading, which means that humanity can't get in on it until we've worked out the technology. I kind of like that there's all of the,
Alright, how do I get the upgrade? Did they ever say how to get the upgrade?
They just said that we're supposed to scan some codes in here somewhere. Is it...
I don't think it's in this room.
She said it's an EAS 11, so I don't know. Is this still EAS 11?
No, I'm just looking around for a second. 'cause
No,
don't
I
know.
meant like because maybe the room is bigger than we're... Oh my god. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, this is still EAS 11. Let's see if it continues to be... Nope, this is 9. So it's in here somewhere.
What's that thing? The yellow, orange, red thing. There it is.
To allow for maximum mobility protection from the vacuum of space, there are minimum 3 upgrades of the sphere will allow. Okay, but that's not what it was. We have to find the QR codes.
Yeah. So there's a red. There's.
There's a no.
They're right there.
Don't everyone just delete that from your brain, please. Just don't even look at me. I don't see how like scanning codes makes you prepared for the vacuum of space, but I'm glad that there's not more to it.
Anyway, some people also believe we're in a simulation. We could easily be part of an alien. I like that. Alien simulation. Or like, we're, you know.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Maybe we're just, you know, in a marble.
Great, that's you all set up.
I don't know what I did.
Okay, get those module clamps fixed, Sam.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, they were also talking about where maybe we're in an alien simulation.
Probably.
We're just in like somebody's terrarium or something.
That's what happened in the Turing test.
Wait, it was?
Mm-hmm.
We were...
Because they kept talking about how, oh, I have a twin back on Earth.
Oh.
And they were trying to see if the AI would pass the Turing test. That's why it's called the Turing test. And they say, congratulations, you passed the Turing test because you made human decisions.
Oh. I thought you meant that, like, Earth is a simulation was the Turing test. And
No!
I was like, what?
No. This is a simulation. That the game, the Turing test, everything we played was a simulation that they were trying to see if the AI would make the right choice for humanity.
I was like, wow, that's really not what I took away from that game, but okay.
Mari, what are you talking about? Right, so now what do I do?
Can someone...
The control panel where you can rearrange the clamps is on the outer hull of EAS-3.
Oh, this is kind of scary.
Oh, no.
This is kind of cool, but also like, whoa.
It's scary.
But that's okay. I'm just a robot, so if I get disconnected, I just go back. Right.
Emma, please repeat your instruction.
Sam, get those clamps disengaged. I'll be watching your feed.
Clamps disengaged.
So, yeah, it's on what? EAS-3, I think is what? Here, I think you can open the objectives and re-engage EAS-03 hatch clamps.
Isn't that on the other side? And I don't have a map. Well, I'm just gonna go back inside just so I can have the map. Alright. Nope, missing. Alright.
Well, I think that they go, we were in 11, so I'm guessing that if we just kind of like...
Follow it along. It should be obvious. I wonder what happens if I go in here and see what happened. Thought we would find like a dead body or something. kind of scary.
Turns out humanity is in danger of being wiped out by this blah blah blah.
A disease. What are they talking
That can spread through unsanitized telephones. Douglas Adams was right all along.
What is that? That black dot over there. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't want to be like, error. Restart game. You touched the dot. Alright, so, so this is the issue I'm coming in with, because this is... I don't know where 3 is.
Maybe it's one of Saturn's moons. Because it has 62 moons. So that would make sense.
That makes sense, yes.
Remind me,
there's 2.
Emma, what can I do for you?
Where?
Sam, get those clamps disengaged.
Oh,
I'll
thank
be
you.
watching your
Thank you
feed.
very much. I was up to be like, help me.
Straight down,
Saturn
Sam.
has 82
The controls
moons.
are at the bottom of the EAS
That
arm.
makes sense because it has like a ring of asteroids, so I would assume it would have like a whole bunch of moons.
Yeah, that there would also be like 53 moons are confirmed and named, and another 29 moons are awaiting confirmation of discovery and official naming. Excuse me. that was an accident.
Excuse me, that's not a moon, it's an
Getting
asteroid.
closer.
She's
Look for the controls on EAS 3.
Saturn's moons range in size from larger than the planet Mercury, the giant moon Titan, to as small as a sports arena.
I met the whole context.
Is that EAS 3?
Yes. Look, it says 3 right here.
Well, it said clamps, right? So
yeah, and
it's
these
probably
are the whole context, and she wants us to undo it, so I need to find the, whatever it's called. This thing.
Oh.
Here we go. Can't. Okay. Whole contact error. Start clamps reset. Open clamp, hold S.
Huh. Yay. I'm loving this stream. Thank you, Mari and Stacy. You keep me good company on this shitty Sunday night. And then I am not sure if those are emojis. It just looks like a bunch of characters.
Thank you for saying such kind things. So whoever suggested this, thank you so much. This is a really cool, like, I don't know, it's a cool vibe.
That's it. The hull connection points are reading true. I think that's working. Yeah, it's working. It's gonna take a few minutes while the module connection runs its pressure checks. Sam, while you're out there, take a closer look at the damage you detected earlier on the station exterior. What can you see?
Aww.
Alright, let's find all that damage we talked about. Stop doing that. Does this count as damage, or is there another arbitrary reason as to why it's not?
The solar arrays are showing evidence of torsion and stress.
Whatever this station has gone through, the arrays had no chance. Take a closer look at the China and Russian arms. The damage to the top of them looked pretty severe.
The China and the Russian arms. Cool. Well, they got fucking left behind because America's #1 and that's who the aliens want to talk to. You know how it is. Sorry, China and Russia. America #1. I was really stressed out about doing D&D, but since it got canceled, I can enjoy the stream in peace. Oh, sorry your D&D got canceled. Does this not count as damage? Like,
You might also just have to get... So it said, like, on the arms. How do we know which... Wait, oh, so that... Huh.
this is the Chinese arm.
Yeah.
So we gotta... She said at the end of the arms. So maybe I can just, like, fly around until it makes a little square. Oh! Not that. Not that. Of course not. This is what This is the thing that she was talking about.
An unknown material is present at hull fracture points.
That looks like what I found in EAS 4. What the hell is it?
I would assume...
Bring the sphere back inside and meet me in EAS 3. Let's get this hatch open. I hope to God the others are okay.
They're not. So... I would assume that would get rid of the thought of espionage if all three arms, like if China, Russia, and the US, like it wouldn't be espionage if it was a space station for all of them. My assumption. Maybe they just want to ruin it for everybody, but is this based off of the real International Space Station, or is this like a completely new one?
So this is in 2026. This game takes place in 2026. So
I would assume then it is based off of the real International Space Station.
yeah.
But if it's an alien goo, then maybe that excludes AI, or maybe like it's just alien goo that communicates with both machine and human. And it's just like, you know what, machine, human, you're both valid.
Yeah, it seemed like some sort of like eldritch, I don't know, extra dimensional being more than just AI.
Or it's so alien that that's like how it communicates.
Did we hit and run an alien?
Return to Emma. Okay. Where's Emma? Is Emma over here?
I think that's her right there in EAS 3.
The hatch lights are on. Looks like the connection to Universal is holding. Great work, Sam. Now, lift the lockdown on the hatch, please.
Lift the lockdown on the hatch? Okay. And that's in ESA 3. Okay.